Why is Airbnb cracking down on New Year's Eve celebrations throughout the world? Hello and welcome to another video. Airbnb has recently announced they will be cracking down on New Year's Eve parties, and here is why. Airbnb's New Year's Eve crackdown will prohibit some visitors from booking one-night NI stays in 11 countries. Fortifications are thought to have led to a 56% decline in NI party incident rates last year, with 340,000 persons encountering these defenses. Following a successful experiment last year, Airbnb announced today new rules and technologies to help prevent unlawful gatherings on New Year's Eve in 11 countries. If you like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Airbnb understands that the vast majority of guests are responsible visitors and neighbors, and that the vast majority of hosts share their homes responsibly. Similarly, we are committed to decreasing unauthorized parties and assisting hosts in protecting against neighborhood disruption, and some times of year, such as New Year's Eve, can draw a higher risk of unauthorized or disruptive parties. To that end, we are imposing restrictions on some types of reservations for New Year's Eve. These limits will prohibit guests without a positive account history, or no previous bookings at all, from booking full home listings for one night. We're also tightening limitations for those same guests who try to book 2- and 3-night reservations, with a focus on local bookings. Over the New Year's Eve weekend, the limits will be in effect in 11 countries, including the United States, including Puerto Rico, Canada, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, France, Spain, the United Kingdom, and, new for 2022, Ireland, Portugal, and the Netherlands. Stays take place across the world each night on Airbnb, with the overwhelming majority of guests and hosts being respectful of neighbors and giving benefits to their local community, said Naba Banerjee, Director of Trust Product and Operations at Airbnb. These preemptive measures will assist to promote responsible travel and prevent rare cases of undesirable behavior, allowing hosts, guests, and communities to enjoy their end-of-year celebrations with greater confidence. This expanded rollout comes after a successful trial of these automated defenses in 8 countries over New Year's Eve last year as part of our efforts to assist enforce our global ban on parties, which we codified earlier this summer. Since the defenses were initially piloted in 2020, we estimate that the measures have contributed to a year-to-year global decline in rates of party incidents over NI of roughly 56%. Last year, roughly 340,000 guests worldwide were denied or redirected from booking on Airbnb over New Year's Eve, including more than 120,000 guests in the United States, over 34,500 guests in the United Kingdom, and nearly 13,000 guests in Australia. Since testing these limits for the first time for New Year's Eve 2020, they've been a cornerstone of our commitment to addressing noisy parties and neighborhood annoyance, and they've been well received by our host community. We are constantly looking for new ways to implement these types of campaigns around the world, as well as expanding on our existing policies and resources to promote responsible travel on Airbnb and enforce our anti-party stance. Among these measures are the introduction of reservation screening technology, which prevents certain bookings that provide a higher risk of disruptive parties and property damage. A free noise sensor offer for hosts in collaboration with the Property Technology Business Minute. The formalization of our global party prohibition. The extension of our neighborhood support line for local communities, as well as our 24-hour safety line for hosts and guests to contact our safety staff directly for assistance. Airbnb announced Thursday that it is putting policies in place to prevent disruptive parties over New Year's Eve weekend, continuing an effort to encourage safe and responsible travel during a time when some people are more inclined to throw unauthorized parties. The ban on certain one-night bookings for home listings in Los Angeles, as well as throughout Southern California and the country, is in effect for guests with no positive account history, or no bookings at all, and supplements Airbnb's other party prevention systems and party bans, which were codified over the summer. The party ban policies were implemented for the first time in 2020. According to Airbnb, it has contributed to a 56% decrease in New Year's Eve party incidents year over year. It is believed that over 2,900 persons in Los Angeles were discouraged from booking home listings for New Year's Eve 2021. In the United States, a similar approach was established for Halloween in 2022. Stays take place across the world on Airbnb every night, with the overwhelming majority of guests and hosts being respectful of neighbors and providing benefits to their local community, said Naba Banerjee, Airbnb's Director of Trust Product and Operations. These proactive measures will serve to promote responsible travel and avoid rare cases of inappropriate behavior, allowing hosts, guests, and communities to enjoy their end-of-year celebrations with increased reassurance. Airbnb has a neighborhood helpline available at airbnb.com/residents and encourages Los Angeles neighbors to contact them with any problems or complaints. Thank you for watching. Please let us know what other subjects you want us to talk about.